The teams are loading right now, so just enjoy the music.
My fear just pull me away. Secret fantasies of me. Will they ever see?
Wow, I have been talking and there's been no mic. You guys probably watching on the screen are just wondering what the heck is going on here. So this is a blind pick in a preseason match between Central High and Willow Canyon, and this team was last minute, like a lot of last minute substitutions. Central High is on fall break. Their coach is out of town. And so we'll see what happens here. One thing I do want to watch out for is this Darius, who is ranked a Plat 2, but his summoner level is extremely low. So this either means he's a Plat 2 on TFT, or he is just opened a new account and kind of power ranked himself. Fiddlesticks, Akali, Samira, this is a lot of movement into the opponents. Blitzcrank can pull people in. Mokai has a lot of utility here. Volibear is just a beast. Lysandra is hard to pin down, and Jinx Morgana bot is a classic. So here we go. We got 8 seconds left. We're going to throw out some music here. Hope you guys enjoy, and let's get going on the Rift. Screens have taken some time to load. That'll let me get the scoreboard and objective timers up. Apparently, Coach loaded in earlier than everybody else, so we're just going to give it a second here. Okay, here we go. So we see the Central High rolling in. It looks like they're going to try for an early invade with all 5 in the bot. Willow Canyon went with a standard almost 5 point. And it looks like here comes an invade. Good use of vision in the jungle. Great stun by the Morgana. So I'm going to spend some time watching top lane here because I'm kind of curious about how that matchup's going to go. Looks like Volibear is going to go for a red Raptors clear. Is Mokai going to leash, or they're watching for? Oh, they're watching for that Akali. Here comes Lysandra. Oh, his first kill going to Willow. Problem with level 1 is it's hard to bring any kind of killing blow down. Okay, the Akali got away. Heavily damaged. That's going to give some advantage to Willow here. Darius just a smidge late. I think Mokai is going to leash this red. The Fiddlesticks is working on their red. So it looks like a double red start, but Darius is definitely going to get a CS advantage on top. Lysandra, Willow Canyon's mid, already leading. Let's see how Mokai comes back from this. If you guys are in the chat room and can't hear me or have any questions or anything else, holler. I will try to look at the chat. I promise. That's something I'm working on getting better at. Streaming is not really my thing. I'd rather get some students doing this. That's that Darius. That bleed. Why did the scoreboard go away? There we go. Yeah, Darius has got an 11-0 lead. That leash did hurt Willow. Mokai does scale, but he's going to have to get in there and start getting some CS to get some gold. Kind of scared off by the Darius. Very aggressive Darius. Kind of minion camping where he's standing on top of his minions that are low, totally preventing the Mokai from getting anything. So it looks like Mokai is going to need some help from the Volley Bear or Lysandra to get some action, to get some momentum going up here up atop. 15-2 on the bot lane though. This Jinx is definitely countering the Samira. Already a level difference there, because Willow's bot lane did not leash, so they got to spend some extra time clearing that first wave. The Akali's still low. Oh, nice root. Is this the end of Akali? The end of Akali? Oh, almost. And first blood goes to Willow. That's really good for a lot of tiebreaker points for the season. This doesn't really matter so much for preseason, but it's good to work on first kill, first tower. Oh, is Morgana going to make it? Oh, nope. That mobility of the Samira, just deadly there. She is broken. She's getting some nerfs in the next patch. So Mokai was able to pick up some CS here. Let's see if he can come in and kind of punish the Darius. Volley Bear's taking a look. Has vision on the dragon, and we're looking at a Ocean Drake in 15 seconds, so a buff to cooldowns. Right now, Jamal, if I'm looking at it, this top lane I think is going to be the difference. If this Darius can scale, this Darius is going to roam and do lots and lots of damage. I think mid lane, as of right now, I think Willow's got mid lane under control, and that Samira is just dangerous bot lane with her mobility. For the jungle, they're about even. I will make some more calls once I start seeing some ganks. I don't. So right now it's hard to call. If I had to do anything, I'd give a slight edge to Central because of that Darius. Darius is just so strong. And we don't really have a counter to Darius. So let's see what happens. I do know that both mid players are gold ranked, so this is a good matchup here. But that CS difference, I don't think that gold rank is necessarily true on the Akali, because this Lysandra is completely owning that lane. Already a 23-point difference. Volley Bear's getting lots of vision in the opposing jungle. Could make a play for this Drake, but probably not. But Central does have vision on it. I think that... Oh. Nice move. The Fiddlesticks moving up definitely frightened the Lysandra away. Spell Thief versus Steel Shoulder Guards, and this Blitz is definitely closer to getting his support item than the Morgana. Yorick is a nice counter. The problem with Willow Canyon's Malphite is he is brand new. He's only been playing about 6 weeks. And his coach is kind of a jerk and forced him to choose 3 champs to focus on because he was all over the board. And I have the opinion you focus on 3 champs, get them to M4 before you start really like examining any kind of other champs. Looks like Ocean Drake is going to go to Central here. There's nothing Willow can do to contest this. No one's close. But to go back to the top lane, Yorick is pretty good actually. I've been playing some Yorick top lane as well. Kind of dominant. But we're trying to get him comfortable on this. He just started his rank grind. I want to say he's bronze right now. And get him comfortable on those three. They're all kind of tanky or damagey. Nasus is just crazy good, and Renekton is kind of to his style, but Yorick's a good thing for maybe his 4th champ. When he came to us, he was playing a lot of Camille and Aurelia, so he kind of likes that mobility, but he has taken a liking to the kind of bruiser that are his 3 champs that he's working on right now. We'll get him there. He's a freshman. He'll be lane dominant by then. He's made incredible strides in 6 weeks. So his first few games, we had some scrims in the summer showdown, and he was getting absolutely slaughtered. And he doesn't have it. Oh, he has 1 death because of that gank, but he's doing a lot better than he's done before. Yeah, it makes me wonder though. This is not plat play that I'm seeing from this Darius. This is just a typical Darius bully move. I'm not seeing plat level play from him. I mean, that ward is not in a plat position, so. Let's take a look at bot lane. It seems to be pushed up under. You got to be careful with the Samira because of her mobility. She can just dash in and get you, and stuff like that right there is... Isn't that Morgana? Oh, there we go. That's done. Now will they be able to get the support? No, I think they'll just work on clearing lane here. This jungler, this central jungler is very good at objectives. He's taking 1 drag. It looks like he's going to have an uncontested Herald. And yeah, this is good play here. Darius coming down to help out. Just make it go faster. The question I have is, are they going to kind of shove it up in the top lane? Kali catching up there. 3-1 versus 1-3. Good vision control there. So the Fiddlesticks is still sitting on the Herald. Personally, I don't know, with Darius' stack out, I would have dropped it top to free up Darius to roam. I agree. The problem is we're 3 minutes behind here in spectators, so it's not like I can lean over and tell my guys that, but something we'll talk about post-game. Mountain Drake here in a minute. That's going to give whatever side gets it quite an advantage with that 6% armor, 6% magic resist. Good use of the traps by the Jinx there. Volibear is scaling, getting his camps clear, but there's not a lot of ganking going on. You're probably right, none of my business. One thing I've noticed about Willow's bot lane is it takes them a while to kind of start roaming. Once they do, they're pretty effective, but they don't tend to roam early game. Yeah, they should have got up and kind of worked on warding Dragon Pit. They have no idea really that this is going to be a killer gank. They'll probably take 2 plates here if this gank goes off. Samira's just crazy good. Kind of a waste of her ult. Now they're going to move on. Dragon. Darius is already roaming. So 2 dragons up for Central High. It's a 13-minute mark. Monumental CS lead. Maybe that is a plat Darius. That's just insane. Jungle's even. Give a slight edge to Willow's mid. Willow's bot lane. If this wasn't a Samira, this would be a very different show.
Rampage.
The question is on this one, does jungle go up and spend time on an obviously lost lane, or does he go and try to help push mid bot, open up their lanes? Personally, I would have him, knowing that Willow's mid is their best player, I would try to free up mid and get that lane open. If this Blitzcrank starts support roaming, then bot and top should probably switch. This is a 2v3. I do think the Jinx was a good choice into Samira. Versus some other possibilities. So they know they're there without knowing they're there. They're being kind of leery. They do need to get a ward in that bush. I don't think Senna can, because Samira's W blocks too many shots. And with Senna's recent nerfs, I'm not sure if that's the right call. Yeah, and I think the Lissandra is going to be key here, and that's something that I think Volibear should be working on, freeing her up. Good use of a stopwatch there. Yeah, I think the Lissandra should be the focus here. Here comes some bot roam, Volibear roam. Samira's hiding here.
Just so you.
Rakan is so hard to pin down, but I don't know if Rakan is the best choice against her. I was trying to play some Leona the other night, and I got a lot against Samira, and I did notice that her W does stop some of that solar sword that Leona has, but it did seem to work, and Blitz and Nautilus I think definitely worked into Samira. Sorry, my phone's exploding.
Just on mute.
I don't understand what the thought process behind that Herald's fight was. So this is a third dragon and a second Herald. And a first tower for Central. This is probably going to be... Nope, Jinx is here, so Kali's probably not going to take this tower. Here's Darius just taking the entire jungle. That's a 4-level difference, Volley versus Darius. Darius is just fed so much CS. He's actually the top CSer in his whole team. That's definitely a plat 2. Just takes it slow, it looks like. Bot lane's moved to mid. This is something where Willow needs to get together and fight as a team. I'm not quite sure that was the right decision to leave Darius alone, but if you look at the vision score here, 15, 25, 12, 13, 24. The reason I'm not allowed to be on a Discord call with them is technically you are not allowed to actively coach during the game. That's one of the bye rules. I know most coaches do it. There's a large disagreement within the coaching community whether that's allowed or not. There is a coaches Discord on Play Versus that we always fight about this, and I, for one, I'm an ex-football baseball coach, and active coaching is very much part of athletics. But I have an assistant coach who's usually trying to help quietly. It also doesn't help that half my team is not on campus right now. And if I popped on a Discord, what my players are talking about is 3 minutes ahead of what I'm watching. So that's not useful. In the in-between, because this is 2 games, in the in-between here, I will mute the stream, and I am going to have a conversation with my team, and we'll talk about what's going on here. I'm wondering what they're doing, because they can get a sub 25 win. I think what they're doing is going for these points. This is an absolute match dominance.
she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word.
Actually, looking at some things off camera, I think I know what's going on.
Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word. 'Cause you got me holding.
Still probably gonna take like 3 of them down with him. Oh, good job.
And I'll be running, possessed by a low, low voodoo. Fired up like a wolf on the full. And we're stuck in a la la land. The tide will turn without us. And I'll be killing time like I might be a cartoon. Take it in real life like haiku. I know we got the good vibes when pieces fall right into place.
I don't know what Mokai's doing here.
The zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word. 'Cause you got me holding on. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word. 'Cause you got me holding.
Great job by the Jinx, but they have, Willow's got no idea that this Infernal Drink and this Infernal Soul is popping here. I think part of the problem too is preseason is a blind pick, and knowing the scouting report that Darius and Samira both would have been banned, as would the Akali. Preseason does have that kind of disadvantage.
Shivers down my spinal cord.
Red does have vision on Baron. I think they're going to make a push here for Baron to clear the final tower and inhib. Maybe they can do steal here. Blitzcrank looking to hook over the wall. No, there's nothing Willow can do here. So now we have a Dragon Soul and a Baron. Yeah. Don't quite understand what's going on here. Red is pinging that super minion. Looks like Central, what they're trying to do is a full sweep here. Try to clear every inhib tower, not just go for the win. Though if they had a sub 30 or a sub 25 minute, they'd get a lot more bonus points. I will talk to you guys in a bit. Let me mute it. I don't understand why they're delaying here. This is a case of, I think they're trying to farm. You guys need to stop talking right now on Discord. Stop chatting till I get in there. Yeah, I think this is going to be the final push. I know the game is over on the other side. So I want to say there's about 30 seconds left or so. Frustrating Darius to use here, but this little cannon's gonna take it. Get that sub 30 bonus point. Alright, so we'll look at the stats here. We can ace at the end. Alright, congratulations Central. Great win. Clean win, 31-16. Only a 9K gold difference, which is a lot less than you would think based off that match. So if we look at some of our advanced details here, we can see that was pretty even on their part with the 19, 24, and 17 on the Darius. The Lysandra and the Jinx doing really well, but we definitely, this Volibear is not his normal playstyle. So we're going to go ahead and we'll go to a pause and we'll come back for game 2.
'cause I don't wanna walk away. Yeah, I'm stuck in your space. That's my luck. If you only you understand, there's nothing left to say. Pull me back, take my hand. I wanna leave, you understand. I wanna stay. 'Cause I don't wanna walk away. I wanna see you while you fall apart. Even though you told me to get back your heart, still spinning inside your orbit. I should probably start to walk away. I'm hoping that you still make me up to. Cause I'm floating in your orbit. Pull me back, take my hand, call my name. You understand, I wanna stay. 'Cause I don't wanna walk away. Yeah, I'm stuck in your space. That's my luck. With me all day, you understand. There's nothing left to
All right, guys, and we're back. I'm gonna go ahead and turn down the volume. That was a nice interlude in between. We're going ahead and picking second round. All League of Legends games in Arizona Esports are 2 games. It is not a best of 3, so you can be 2-0, 1-1, or 0-2. There is no tie, and each of those games go into your total record. Yumi matchup across the bot lane. Kind of interesting. So we're seeing who's locking down here. We see that the Renekton, Tristana, Volibear, Yumi are locked. And double Renekton top. Skarner, Zoe, and Jinx Yumi. So this will be an interesting match. Some different changes here for this match. So let's talk about these. Let's talk about these choices. So Renekton top. Renekton is a comfort pick for Willow Canyon's top. That's one of the champions he's working on, and so this will be a Renekton mirror. We'll see definitely a difference between a bronze and a plat, but we'll work through that. Skarner, Volibear. That's a lot of aggression on both sides. Skarner's getting some love lately in the meta, so we'll see how that works. Zoe, another mage, but one a little more aggressive, and Rise. I'm not actually too familiar with Rise. I'm not gonna lie, I've never played mid except for the occasional time I'm thrown into one, and usually I just throw myself on Lux because I'm comfortable with her. So I don't really understand mid choices so much. I know there's a assassin, I know there's a mage, but I'm not quite, I don't understand the mid lane champions outside of the super popular ones. So Rise is not seen that often, so this is an interesting choice. Once again, Willow went with the Jinx pick into a Tristana. So Tristana's got some mobility there, but Jinx has a lot of utility and a lot of versatility. And then double Yumis, so a lot of healing going on there. We'll see how early these Yumis pop off their bot laners and go either to jungle or top lane. I worry about a Yumi on a Renekton. That's going to bring a lot, or the Yumi on the Volley Bear. I've never really seen a Yumi and a Skarner, but Yumi with a jungler is always a good choice. So we're going to go ahead and just play some more music, and we'll get going here in a minute.
So why is it so hard to let you go?
Difficult if we try to be a negative bull, yeah, we could be taking control, yeah, if we try to believe in anything greater than a miracle. It wouldn't be this difficult if we try to be a negative bull, yeah, we could be taking control, yeah, a negative bull, yeah, we could be taking control, yeah, a negative bull, yeah, we could be taking control, negative bull, we could be taking control, negative bull, we could be taking control,
Alright, Coach is back. I'm going to drop some of this music to a much lower level so we can get some game noise. Alright, so it looks like both teams are loading in. A little bit of a freeze there. Willow Canyon looks like they're moving to a standard 5-point here, as is Central, so no early invade.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Rise is pinging that there's no one mid. How patriotic of you, Rise. Old Uncle Sam. Renekton, Skarner. So Renekton looks like he's going to be moving his way back to base, and then probably starting with red. So Central's pinging that there is wards in river. We're seeing Rise watch that river in bush. And it looks like both sides are waiting for their clears. We got about 9 seconds, 8 seconds or so before we start seeing these buffs. I did just get the skin for Tristana. I'm kind of excited. I'm an ADC. Well, I'm a jungle main, but started ADC, and then lately I've been trying to play some support. I tried top, but I'm not so good at it. So much better support. So I do like some of my ADCers. Tristana moving in. Yeah, you can tell that Ilith is a little more comfortable here. He does like his Renekton. We were hoping for, based off our early scout reports, that Central would choose their player who plays Set. We did a lot of training. And there we go. There's your plat. There's your plat First Blood. And that Zoe ability there, the farther away her shots come from, the more damage she does. So puts him to sleep. A lot like a Lilia. It's going to have some advantage later game. Renekton checking things out. Renekton looks like he's roaming.
Don't step away.
Oof. That Zoe shot. Yeah, these this Yuumi heal, I don't think much will be going on down bot lane. Everybody's just gonna overheal here. What'll be interesting is if both Yuumi's ult at the same time, because I don't think I've ever seen that. That'll be fascinating to see. The Yuumi ult each other. Skarner clearing this drag. Get vision on drag. We'll see what happens if he can take advantage of it. Not realizing that the Volibear is top. Volibear is not moving up for any kind of gank, and Ilith is pulling back way too far. Losing XP, losing CS. Vision, it seems like Willow's doing slightly better this time. Probably trying to draw him out there. Good vision on Central's part.
Shortcut. We got the zoomies.
There's just so much heal. So just about good? Alright. Thanks, Dunn. Oof. There goes the rise. 2 kills to Central. Probably another one right here from minions. A dive here. Skarner stops. Skarner could have probably got a gank on him there. A lot of vision. Central's got a lot of vision. Red side's just kind of controlling that. Once again, they're moving on drag. Excellent objective control.
The ground is sown in blood.
See, I think if bot lane had come up here, a lot could have been done. Just clearing that wave. Over the wall shots by the Tristana jump. You be going for the kill? I wonder why my sound's off. Yeah, I hope Jinx does that too, None. Tower's not helping. He just needs to get out. Yeah, it's a pretty even bot lane. Slight edge, maybe. Mid lane Willow. But too close to tell. But this top lane is making all the difference. Because once this Renekton starts roaming, that's it. We're done. Double kill there with the Herald for Central. Not quite sure what Zoe was doing. So we're looking at 1 minute on an Ocean Drake, which means we're going to be killing a Infernal or Wind Drake, which either one's going to be good for both teams. "40 seconds. Probably trying to set up a dragon. Good heal from the Central. From the Central unit. Push back. They got them trapped. Will probably be a kill for Willow. Good gank. Take down the unit. Yes, down the Yumi. Is the Rise going down? Is the Rise going down? And the Zoe down there. Good. Good team fight there. Cost him a jinx, but took down the Yumi and the... Oh, excuse me, Tristana. Who's back. Looks like they're trying to set up a fight at Drake. Rise down. Let's see what happens here. Skarner sends it away. Roaming Renekton. Will Yumi get away? Nope. Skarner will probably get under tower here. Wow. Once again, total objective control. Will the Yumi sit there and stay on jungle, or will they keep pushing bot? Good question. Zoe does have some maneuverability now. Would be effective against the... Oh! Drowsy on the Renekton. half health. Zoe gonna be the Renekton counter. 5k gold difference in 12 minutes, 5 deaths. That's gonna be an effect. You know what the worst is when you get sweat in your eye? And it hurts, but you don't, there's nothing in your eye, but you're like, something is stabbing me in the eye. Ooh, here comes the Skarner. Ooh. Nope, not much stronger than that. Trying to drag him under tower. Take advantage of those tower shots. Oh, that bomb, but Skarner did get not really worth it. 3 down to 1. Indeed. Good kill. Good kill there from the Zoe. Yeah, Renekton's just flat out fed at this point. The central Renekton. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the difference between plat and bronze. Another tower taken down by Central. First tower, first blood. They have 2 dragons.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Jinx much less effective this time around versus this Tristana. I thought this would look a little different. That's what Vision's all about there. Tristana was not going to go for that, but Yumi trying to get Vision all alone. This is a 3v1. This is not something Jinx can win. This is not something where Jinx wants to be. It looks like there was a pause request. Oh, and did they ever pause it?
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Sauna fed. Renekton fed. So we can't do it on their own. 9k gold difference. 3 dragons. I think they only got 1 herald. I think only 1 herald was popped. I don't know if I'm wrong. Hold on, reading the chat. Yep, probably 100% right. Sniper stab and none of my business. Oh, that Renekton's fat. They're not even hurting him. What's he rocking there? Oh yeah, Blade of the Rune King, Lifesteal, Black Cleaver, Mercury Treads, Dorn's Blade. That's just so much lifesteal on Renekton that's already there. They're roaming. Complete control of vision in jungles. On a good note, we just hit affiliate status on Twitch, so thank you guys for watching. We just have to figure out what that means in a public school. How we're allowed to monetize this. But it's something we're looking at. We'll probably get some custom emotes up and some other stuff once we figure out some of that other stuff.
How do you conceal?
Blue team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
Or GC.
Executed.
Good use of her jump. Amy's not bouncing around nearly as much as I thought she would. Now. 22 minutes. 13K difference.
Double kill.
10 viewers. Where'd you all come from? Welcome to the stream. Is that why we got affiliate status now? GG Central. Great game. Well played. All the way around. Fundamentals. Good job. Let's take a look at the stats here before we log off for the day. So definitely kill advantage. Let's look at these. Some advanced stats. Total damage. Yeah. Just this was kind of a slaughter. So lots to learn. Part of winning culture that exists here at Willow Canyon is not about necessarily winning, but learning from our mistakes and going on and maintaining a positive attitude. So hope you guys had a fun time watching. We'll go ahead and put some music on for a little bit, and here you go.